Hey, anybody want to see my Oscar Mayer Wiener? I got it right here. Let me pull it out. Oh, I got a little one. I got a little wiener here. This one's still in the bag from the 1960s. Oscar Mayer Wiener. I remember the Oscar Mayer Wienermobiles used to drive right down our street on Waveland Avenue in the Lakeview neighborhood. I got a little Oscar Mayer Wiener. Feathery Pollywhackers. Oh, well, I got a lot of stuff to show today. You know, last Monday and Tuesday was the worst air quality in this area, Chicago and the whole area, and Illinois probably, the whole state, that there ever was. I had to go over to, on Monday I had to go over to the other house to get a water heater installed. I helped this guy who was a friend of mine as a plumber, and we installed a new hot water heater, which was kind of unexpected. That was, but it saved me a lot of money. It saved me about $1,000 right there. And my throat started to hurt. I mean, I could barely see. There was a haze everywhere, and it was all these tiny particles, pollution from the wildfires in Canada. Them Canadians. And I started to get, my throat started to irritate me, so I had to wear a mask. And my friend there, Joe, he was already wearing a mask when he came in. I said, it's kind of silly to wear a mask. He said, are you crazy with all this stuff in the air and everything? I didn't think it would bother me, but it did. And then when I got home on Monday, my eyes were itching like crazy from all that stuff. So the next day I didn't even bother to go out, but I had some jasmine tea with maple syrup instead of honey, and it soothed my throat. My throat was better. So Tuesday I didn't do anything. And then Wednesday my wife, I had to drive her to the airport. It was still going on. It was still pretty bad, the air quality, but I drove her to O'Hare Airport, which is not a joy. And she went over to North Carolina, to an area called, it's near Charlotte, North Carolina, but an area called Chapel Hills. Not Castle Hills, that belongs to the Comic Crypt. Mike. No, this was not Castle Hills, I forgot about Chapel Hills. But anyway, it's an expensive area. But we got friends up there. They've been trying to get us to move up there for a long time now. And so my wife went up there to check it out, and she stayed with them because they have an separate apartment in their house, and they got a coach house and everything like that. They got a lot of money and stuff like that. He's a brilliant mathematician. She's an English literature professor. And my wife has a degree in teaching too. She's a teacher, but she doesn't teach. She refuses to teach anywhere around this area and this whole metropolitan area. It's just ridiculous. So all of that was going on. Got her to the airport. Then she came back on this. What's today? Today is Tuesday. So a week ago Wednesday, last Wednesday she came back. What am I talking about? No, it was a week ago Wednesday that she left, and she came back this past Wednesday, and then this past Saturday she left again. Now she's in the North Woods because the family's got a huge, what I call a compound out there. And there's like 5 bedrooms. It looks like the Ponderosa when you walk in. You know, when you ever watch Bonanza, Ponderosa. But now she's out there, so I'm alone again. And I got all this stuff going on, all this work that I got at the other place and over here. But then I didn't have internet for 3 days because Friday the internet went out. There was an outage. Actually, it wasn't 3 days. It was 2 days. It started Friday night and it ended on around noon. Let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday around noon. I got the internet working again. Kind of ridiculous. But then it messed up our fan. Then there was a short power outage that lasted about 5 seconds. But that's enough, if you got electronics that run on remotes, they can be very sensitive, especially if they run on remotes. So I got the ceiling fan to work properly upstairs in the master bedroom, and because it didn't work after that 5-second outage, and now the remotes are not working right. So we use one battery for this remote. It was these are the I think they're called A23s. This one's called a 2123, but they're these very small batteries, And one of them that was already in there for 2 months, it just went kaput. Didn't work anymore. So she threw that out, and I said, well, that's kind of weird because this got a date on it from 2027. So now I've got to check these real quick. I'm going to use my multi-tester and see. These are supposed to be all 12 volt batteries. I was going to put a new one in right away, but I decided to test them first because something ain't right. I mean, it's too late to return them, but I never trusted the batteries that you buy online, even on Amazon. It's kind of messed up, and every time I buy batteries on Amazon, I got the worst luck with them. Anyway, so let's see. First of all, I'm gonna do a test on these. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. You can see right here. Let's see. We'll put this. This is a 12 volt, so we'll set it at 20. We'll set it at 20. Let's see I'll pull one battery out of here and see if it's actually 12 volts. Because if it's 12 volts, it should last longer than 2 months, for God's sakes. We don't hardly ever use it. Okay. One in there. Let's see what that one is. Oh, that's not 12. That's barely 11. It's supposed to be 12. It's barely 11. Well, unreal. Check another one. See what this one is. Ooh, see that? That's good. That's good. 12.5 volts. And now the third one. What? Will you look at that? It's not even one. Oh God, that's got to be impossible. Let me hold this right. I wasn't holding it right. There, that's better. Okay, so we got one here that's barely 11. The other two are good. That means that the first one had to be a bad battery because they got to last longer than 2 months, especially if you hardly use the damn thing. Okay, so that's how you test it. Get yourself a multi-tester and learn some electronics. Do something worthwhile instead of making videos all day. 20 videos a week or whatever. I'm just kidding. I wish I could do more videos. In fact, I gotta apologize. I haven't been able to upload any videos. There's been so much stuff going on. I haven't uploaded a video, what, in 3 weeks or something? It's just unbelievable. Ow! Those things is very, very sharp. They will puncture you. Okay, let's put this battery in here, get this out of the way. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put these things right here. So, put it off to the side here. Don't have too much room. There. Okay. Let me see. Oh, where do I start? Did I ever show you this? I showed this on Graphic Man. This is a reproduction from the, oh man, let me see if I got the box for it. Yep. I sure do got the box for it. Yeah. Hey, what the hey? Ooh, excuse me, please. So sorry. Oh, these came out in the early 2000, 2003, 2000. These are getting pretty expensive, man, and they're reproductions of actual dime store toys that came out in the 1940s and 50s. But they're reproductions, and they're very expensive. Oh, this came out in 2000. Binary Arts. It was from a company called Dime Store Toys. See? And that's what this is. Pretty cool, huh? This is my original Aurora model Motoring 500 race car track. Well, when they improved it, the original ones had these pins that you put in, and I still have some of those too. But they improved it with these. And then there was AFX. Was the next improvement. And then I got this from Johnny Lightning. This is so cool. Look at this. Station wagon. We never had a station wagon. My father had a Ford Galaxy 500, Ford Fairlane, 4-door. And we never had a trailer either. Always wished we had one. But we took a lot of vacations and had a lot of fun. Went all over the United States. Grand Canyon. Went up to Canada to the Canada, New York at the Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls. Slowly I step. This is so cool. I love this. I think this is a 2020 release. From 2020, I think. Very nice. Just beautiful. I collect a lot of Johnny Lightning stuff, especially the horror-related Universal Studios Johnny Lightning cars. Mummy, Frankenstein, Werewolf. Even got the Invisible Man car. You can't see it, you know, it's just a blister package. It's got nothing in it, and it's supposed to be the Invisible Man. I'll put that over there. Oh, I'll put you up here with Frankie. Don't eat that paper. Let's see, what else did I pick up? I showed this on the 4-color fossils. Tarzan. Got 3 of them. Number 1. Digest. I got them pretty inexpensively. I think I paid $21, and that included the shipping. So $7 a piece. Beautiful shape, except they do have a little bit of wear at the top of the spine, right there. And if I'm not mistaken, you know, I don't want to say for sure. I think this was reprinted from other stories, but it could be original. I just don't know. I didn't do research on it before I decided to show it. And 3 of them I got. This is a little bit rougher on that top of the spine. And here's a 3rd one. From 1972, I do believe. 1972, volume 1, 1972, copyrighted 1972. It doesn't say anything about reprints here, so I'm not sure. But more than likely they are. I don't know. I'll have to go on the Grand Comics database and check that out. Unless somebody knows, you can leave your remarks in the comments down below. Yeah. Where am I going to put this now? I'll put it in this box over here. Then, I don't know if I showed you these. These are Whitman Books, all new stories. I did show some of them, the ones that I picked up in another video. But this is from Whitman Publishing, Racine, Wisconsin. Red Rider and the Secret of Wolf Canyon. It's got a list of other books that were available. And these were new stories based on the classic characters. S.S. Stevens. All new story. Same thing with this one. Red Rider. I got some interleaving paper. Buffered. Soak up any odors and unwanted contaminants. This is from these are all from the 1940s, by the way. This is from 1941. 1941. Just a beautiful cover there. Fred Harmon. This is from let's just take a gentle look through here. Illustrations are copyrighted from 1939, and the text is 1941. It's a new story, but the illustrations are from previous publications and books, magazines, I don't know. Newspaper, comic strips. Secret of Wolf Canyon and the Mystery of Whispering Walls. Let me put these away because I have a couple other ones I gotta show you. You know, I gotta have a... What do you mean? I gotta have a cup of coffee. It's early in the morning, believe it or not. Here's my pink. Got this at Dunkin' Donuts. Contributes half the money, I think it was half the money to fight breast cancer. Oh, wait a minute, I want to have this. I want to have something, a happy color. I think I'll use this instead. Nice pink. Speaking of pink, do you remember that movie, Pretty in Pink, with Molly Ringworm? From 1986? That was a classic. You ought to check it out. That movie was great. Pretty in Pink with Molly Ringworm. I mean, Ringwald. Did I say Ringworm? Oh, my Lord. Whoa. The first time I ever used this. Oh. Got some fresh North Shore Dairy Company milk. Oh, they haven't been around for decades and decades and decades. Smells good. Put that in there. Get out my silver spoon that I was born with. It really is a silver spoon. Oh, look! I don't know if you can see it. Got some stuff floating around in there. Must be good. Oh, yeah. Where was I? Where was I? Well, I wasn't all here, and I'm still not all here. Maybe I never was all here. What's I gonna do? Oh! I got some more of these. What if I show you? Picked these up for a song and a dance. Roy Rogers and the Ghost of Mystery Rancho. See, it's got a wraparound cover, and then they added the photograph of Roy right on the wraparound cover. They put it right, pasted it right on there. Made it, you know, to make it more attractive so somebody that wants to buy it, you know, they see Roy Rogers there right away. Oh, look at there's Roy Rogers, man, the Grand Cowboy. Kind of makes it a little bit bizarre because Roy Rogers there has nothing to do with the wraparound cover, really. This is supposed to be Roy Rogers and Dale Evans right up there. And they're staring at this guy who is the ghost of Mystery Rancho. Got some nice illustrations in the interior. And these page blocks there. great condition. It does have a little browning around the margins in certain places. You can run around all the pages, I think. It's not that bad. But for what I paid for these, $5 a piece. And what I need to do is I put these in take the dust jacket off, and the dust jacket gets covered with Mylar. Let me show you. This is what I use. And this is how it comes. Here's the Mylar. It's got paper backing. As far as I know, acid free. And then it protects your dust jacket very nicely. See, like here, the Invisible Scarlet O'Neil, all brand new stories. And there's a way that you can put them on to even cover the bottom of the book. Right here, you can overlap it, and then this gets protected, and over here. It's not just the cover that gets protected. If you do it, the way I do it sometimes, I like to protect the whole bottom part of the book. But you don't have to. It depends on how long you let it sit there. And if it's a lightweight book, so it doesn't really do any damage. So that's what I use. Now, Roy Rogers and the Ghost of Mystery Rancho. Next one I got. $5. Ginger Rogers and the Riddle of the Scarlet Cloak. Brand new story. This is from, this is an original story featuring Ginger Rogers, famous motion picture star, as the heroine by Layla E. Rogers, 1942. Somebody autographed it. See it? Ah, darn it, I hate it when it doesn't focus. It upsets me. Who is that? Josephine? Josephine who? Josephine Baker? No, Josephine Shelby. Owned. Josephine Shelby. Ginger Rogers, by the way, was a classic movie actress and singer and a dancer. She appeared in many films during the golden age of Hollywood in the 1930s with Fred Astaire. And that just amazing. If you ever want to see something different besides drama or science fiction or horror or westerns, check out some of the Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers films where they're singing and they're dancing. I mean, that's not generally my cup of tea either, but it's just amazing to see them dance. And it's in the golden age of Hollywood, the 1930s, early 1940s, but most of it from the 1930s. They were an amazing team. They did a lot of movies together, Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire. And most of you people out there don't even know Fred Astaire. Quiz Kids. Oh, The Quiz Kids. I remember that was some guy in Chicago, actually. Who was that? I can't remember who the hell that was, but it was somebody in Chicago. He was a uh, marketing and oh hell, what the hell was it? Quiz Kids. I got it right here. He was an advertising guy, Lewis Cowan, not Colin, Cowan, Lewis Cowan, and he was from Chicago, and he was like a public relations guy that would work with the Chicago public school system and newspapers, you know, try to do promotions with schools and all that. He's the one that invented the show, the Quiz Kids, that began as a radio show, and I think around 1940 or something like that. Somewhere around 1940, and later on it became a TV show. But these are the Quiz Kids involved in mysteries. So this is pretty interesting. All the fun that you had with a radio, and you didn't have a TV at the time, and you had to use your imagination. To let your imagination run wild. So those are pretty cool books to have. Nice additions to my library. Let's see, I'll put these back in here. Well, it is July 4th week, and there's no reason why it can't be celebrated beyond the 4th of July, right? I mean, LGBTQ, they get a whole month for Pride Month. A whole month. Veterans get Veterans Day and Memorial Day, that's it. So anyway, I thought I'd show some, I thought I would show some of the things. I think I showed these on Graphic Man, on the fossils. They are, show some patriotic, or something with a patriotic theme, red, white, and blue theme. Got Barbie number 45. It's from 1994. This is a pretty low grade. I got a note on here, the cover is taped to the book, so I got to upgrade this. You can't, I don't know if you can tell, but seems to be some tape. Yeah, right there, along the whole side there. That's too bad. I'll get that replaced, though, at some point. And the cover is by, not by Amanda Connor, Maria Cool, I think was her name. Or Anna Maria. And another Barbie, number 4. This is Barbie Fashion, number 14. And this is by Amanda Connor. Amanda Connor, who of course is with Jimmy Palmiotti, they did the Harlequin. And here's some more red, white, and blue. I know, it ain't 4th of July stuff, it ain't, you know, but it's red, white, and blue, and it's Amanda Connor, see, who did the Barbie Fashion I just showed you. Here's Justice League number 1. Great scene there. There's a Swamp Thing, number 44. Flag in the back. And then Batman and the Outsiders Annual. Sort of a similar flag theme. And Superman number 53 from 1991. Got a couple of those. Oh, I got some bags and boards here. That'll go there. What is this? Oh, that's the old Swamp Thing bag and board. Ah. So that. Let's see here. I wanted to test something. What? Oh. I'm doing all sorts of crazy stuff today. I got these lights, these light bulbs from a company. Of course, it's made in China. These are C7 bulbs, made in China. These are Christmas bulbs. They fit in the candeliers. These type of candeliers. This is, they call this vintage, but it's not really vintage. I mean, this is from what, 2000 and something. Maybe it says in the back here. Merry Bright. Well, single light candelier. It's only $1.99. That must have been a while back. Let's see here. No, there's no kind of copyright date to give you an idea of the production. So I'm not sure, but it's probably for $1.99. It had to be probably in the I would say in the 90s, 1990s. I have yet to test this. I have some more that I got to test, but wow, look at the short cord. Unbelievable. And it's kind of light and cheap. But there's things I can do to it to weigh it down, make it a little bit better and a little bit safer. Hope these, let's see. Let me plug this in. Got a plug here? Yeah. Oh look, I can plug it in right here. Well, not when it's right underneath the damn computer. Let's see, man. Goes in like that. Ooh. Oh. See, sometimes these bulbs get so damn hot, it can melt the plastic. Let's see, what color should I test? What color bulb? I think I'll try the orange first. Oh, that's very nice. It's orange. No, it ain't. No, I don't. Wait, is it? I can't see. I can't see. Got my eyes closed. Well, they look orange to me. But when you put it in, it looks green. Well, it's kind of bizarre. Let's see what happens with this blue one. Dark blue, bluish green. Well, that turns green. It's kind of weird. There's a red one. Believe me, it looks deeper red here. Okay, well, you can't see the colors really, but at least I know these work for the most part. I'm not going to test them all, of course. These are really cheaply made. But originally for $1.99, that's not bad. But now when you buy them, you get them at a garage sale or you buy them online. Even they still say that they're vintage, even though they're not really vintage from the 90s. I don't think they would call that vintage from the 90s or early 20s. But that's what they do. And they sell them for like, what did I pay for these? I got a deal on 2 of them for $5 each. They sell them usually for around $8, $7, which I think is a lot of money because they're, first of all, they're not really vintage and they're cheap. Anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna get these ready for the fall, you know. Summer's almost over. And it hasn't even begun yet. World of Archie. This is my second second copy? Well, I have 2 copies of this. I think this is my second copy. Yeah. World of Archie number 5, which I had shown this on the fossils, and I was trying to figure out why they had the Addams Family theme on the cover, and then Gratu Orloff pointed out that probably had this because of the Addams Family movies that came out. But the first Addams Family movie with Julia, that came out in 91. This came out in August 1993. The first Addams Family movie came out in 91. And then I guess this is in anticipation of the second one, which came out in November of 93. So this is August, which means it probably came out in June. So it's kind of early, but in anticipation. They had a story with an Addams Family theme in anticipation of the Addams Family movie coming out. People in here are called the Weirdleys. The first appearance of the Weirdleys. Here's a jazzy Johnny Romita cover. My Love, number 2. Eric Breen started me on this, so I went down the rabbit hole. Here's number 2. Number 1. It's a nice cover. Johnny Romita again. Look where he signed his name right there. Kind of clever, right on the handkerchief. Oh, here's the other copy. First appearance of the Weirdleys. Put that over here. Then we have a little bit of Eli Katz, also known as Gil Kane, on the cover here of The Atom, number 35. It's kind of a nice cover with all these different insects being pinned to a backing, being pinned back on this board. Here's another Gil Kane cover. Eli Katz, Thor number 208. Mercurio, the man from the Death Dimension. I think that's his first appearance. Then here's a Hawk and a Dove, number 4. With another Eli Katz cover. Gil Kane. Sorry for the glare. So there you have that. Oh, let's see here. I had, what else did I do? Picked up another one of these micro collection Jurassic Park figures, Jurassic World figures. I probably showed these already. There's the first one. I get these at the Dollar Tree, which is now called, it was the Dollar Tree, then it was $1.25. Now it's the Dollar Tree Plus. So they have some stuff, items there today that I was looking at. These are still $1.25. With this camera set up, I can't tell. What is this? Stegosaurus. Carnosaurus. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. So hard to get this to focus properly, but... And then the one I picked up today is this. The Metrodon. There we go. For $1.25, it's not bad. I got a dinosaur collection. I got my original Marx dinosaurs from when I was a kid. Got these all packed away in different boxes, all over the place. I dropped another one. Well, anyway, that's what I got today. So, yeah, that'll about wrap it up for now. And, oh my goodness, I got more stuff to show, but I'll get that in a different, in the next video. Crying out loud. I'm going to drop this now. Well, anyway, I got running out of room again. Oh, brother. Thanks for tuning in. It's a kind of a short video, so I just thought I'd share some stuff with you really quick. I know I haven't made a video in a while, so hopefully I'll get another one up this weekend. Like I was saying, my wife was in North Carolina, in And Castle Hills. I keep saying Castle Hills because I keep thinking about Mike and the comic Crypt of Castle Hills. She was in, uh, uh, I can't remember what the hell it was. Castle Hills. Uh, well, whatever it was. And then she came back Wednesday, a week ago, and then she left again Saturday to go up to the North Woods. She's going to be back this coming Saturday. So I got the whole house to myself, and I'm been really busy with a lot of stuff, you know, at the other house and at this house, and working and trying to get things organized and try to figure out where. I'm working a lot in the garage, moving stuff around because I have to. I think start moving stuff in there for storage when we get the furnace, you know, down here. They got to be able to come in here and work and put the new furnace in. So that's going to be taking up a lot of my time here. But I thought about maybe doing some videos while I'm actually making room. But I don't know how that's going to work out. I can't hardly walk around, you know. I just don't have the space, I guess, to do that either. But I don't know. But I'll try to get another video up on the weekend. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Till then, live long and be well.